It's exciting to see how the Nourish the Children initiative is spreading around the world. In this edition of our Nourish the Children report from the field, we are following the generous donations made by our distributors and customers to hungry children in Africa, China, the Philippines, and to the tsunami victims in Southeast Asia. You are making a difference for tsunami victims.
Words have not been invented to describe what I've seen. They've lost over 3,600 miles of road. They've lost over 1,100 schools. I've seen destruction everywhere. The day after I arrived, they found 2,872 bodies. It's unbelievable what has happened here. Little Linda, who is sitting in my lap, lost her mother and her brother.
The tsunami disaster created an urgent need for nutritious food, and our distributors responded immediately. Within days, thousands of Vitamil packages were sent to those affected by the disaster. By the end of January, over 3 million meals had been shipped to the area. The Feed the Children organization makes sure that the food is getting to the people who need it most.
I want you to know that Nourish the Children and their wonderful product, Vitamil, is going to play a vital role in helping these children on their road to recovery. I want to say a big thank you to you for your concern, for your compassion, and for you reaching out. Thank you so much.
You are making a difference in Malawi, Africa.
In November, representatives of Nu Skin Enterprises and distributors from the United States and Europe traveled to Malawi to take part in the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Madalitso Vitamil food plant. This is the first plant of its kind in the region, and production is surpassing all expectations. Today, the plant is producing enough Vitamil to provide 750,000 meals a month, with a goal to reach 900,000 soon. In addition, the plant provides jobs for families and an income source for farmers who grow and sell their crops to the plant.
Look at all the countries that need help. And the great thing is to replicate what works. So, Napoleon, Susie, and Dick are coming up with a model that could be used all over the world in developing countries. Yeah. And so people don't have to go through the same learning curve and expense and resources to get a really great program in place.
I looked into the eyes of the orphans of Malawi. And now I've adopted them as my family. Now that we have this plant here in Malawi, we won't have to ship product from the United States, which will allow us to donate nearly twice the amount of food for the same money. I'd like to thank the Nu Skin distributors and everybody who's made this plant possible. Let's continue lighting other light until world hunger is a thing of the past. You are making a difference in China. China is another country we are proud to partner with in building the second Vitamil production plant outside of the United States. Nu Skin executives Corey Lindley, Frankie Cao, and Paul Hackey were honored to participate in a donation ceremony held in the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. They were joined by representatives from the Chinese government, World Children's Fund, and the China Foundation for Poverty Alleviation. China Deputy Director Wang Gulian from the Poverty Reduction Office stated that Nu Skin is the first company to address the poverty situation in China with a model that calls for local production and distribution of food. He expressed his hope that other companies doing business in China will follow our example. The Nourish the Children plant will help provide food to some of the estimated 30 million people in China who go hungry every day, 8 million of which are children. Officials attending the ceremony were also able to visit a project now receiving Vitamil donations. This children's village was created by a prison official who learned that children were being abandoned when their parents were taken to prison.
I am a senior officer from Shanxi Prison Bureau. I have found that children of the prisoners roam the streets without being fostered. As of now, we have set up 5 family villages and have helped more than 600 children. The kids are innocent though their parents commit crimes. We should help them through this difficult time in their lives.
My mom and dad got divorced. My dad is in jail, and my younger brother and I, we stayed together at home by ourselves.
There was no electricity at night. The lock was broken and we lost the key. We went in and out of the house through the windows. We cooked for ourselves. During some nights, some older kids would try to frighten us. We were so scared that we held tight to each other.
We didn't have any food to eat. We were so hungry that we had to go to the river to catch frogs. It was really cold, and we were scared. There was no electricity and no fire.
My older brother and I cried every night because we missed our mom and dad. When we were hungry, we had to go catch frogs. Our grandpa passed away. He died of bronchitis. Our grandma had a lot of illnesses, but she still had to take care of us. We didn't have enough clothes, and we always felt cold. Our neighbor found us 2 coats. Grandma Zhang found us and took us to her place.
Grandma Zhang took care of us. She took us with her to the family village. We have a good life here. We have many friends, brothers and sisters, and we can play together. Grandma Zhang also gave us clothing to wear and cooked the food for us. We have Vitameal every day. I have more energy now. I feel healthy. I do good with the cartwheel now.
We hope the children in the family village will grow up with the ability to support themselves, to do well in the society, and to help others.